have some fun. I got guests in the studio, and we're already cracking each other up in here, Christine. So.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. One of these days, you're going to move back to Tucson, and you're going to be in the studio with me every morning. I know it.
Oh, of course. I love these guys, and I'm so sorry I'm not there.
Alvy, good morning.
Morning, Frank. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, honey.
Senor Alvy, it's good to see you again.
Great to see you, Frank.
And then we're meeting for the first time, Vizzy Thicc. Vizzy Thicc, good morning.
Vizzy. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Alvy.
I told Vizzy Thicc that I was watching one of his videos, and he's like, "Oh, was it a set at last?" I'm like, "No, it was like a face sit-down video, like what I did last night," and he got embarrassed.
What? Why?
You watched the first year cringy video. You know, everybody has it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I'm like, we've all been there. We've all been there. Absolutely. Vizzy, you just started doing stand-up comedy last year.
Yeah, I started in March, actually. March 23rd was my 1 year in. And it's been going great, yeah.
Your baby comic.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
You do? All right. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, you know, you kind of got a little baby face on you a little bit.
Oh, really? That's nice to hear. I actually recently just turned 29, so...
No!
Can you believe it?
No! I would have guessed like 18, 19. I'm like,
oh
this,
my God,
yeah,
really?
I'm like, this kid's young, man. Check him out. Alvy, how long have you known Vizzy Thicc?
I've known him for about a year, which is funny that he just told me he started in March of last year, because I started in March of last year, March 15th.
Yeah. So wait a second. Both of you were just a little over 13, 14 months doing stand-up.
Yeah, seems that way. I did it for my birthday. I was like, I'm going to go up there and do it, and just kept doing it since.
And you knocked it out of the park. Yeah.
It's been going good so far. So.
Yeah, right. Well, Vizzy Thicc, what finally got you up on stage?
Well, I had a friend that was in comedy. We were introduced by a mutual friend that was Anthony Jenkins, actually. Shout out to him. And he had been telling me,
Anthony, yeah.
He had been telling me for about like 2 years, come out. And I always procrastinated. And one day I was like, you know what? Whatever, let's go out and get it.
So you did it, yeah. Did you have material prepared, or did you know to have material prepared, or how did it go down?
The week before I actually went on stage, I started writing things in my head.
Yeah.
But never on like paper.
Oh, that's scary though.
Yeah, it was scary, but what I did is I used a Pope costume on my first ever open mic stand-up.
Okay.
And I was like, well, if my jokes don't hit, at least people can see me dressed as the Pope. So.
All right, so you had a little prop distraction to kind of like work as a security blanket, but so did you need the costume as a prop? How did it go?
No, it actually went great. I didn't reference the costume at all, except for my very first line, which came to me as I was going up stage.
Okay.
I said, laundry day, am I right? And then... since I heard the laughter from that, I got pretty comfortable after that.
No, that's good. That's funny. Alvy, you guys have a show that's coming up on, is it Friday?
Yep, it's this Friday.
Okay, and you're at 1912 Brewing, and it looks like it's a 6 o'clock show. Tell me about the show you got planned.
Yeah, so it is a 6 o'clock show. We're opening the doors at 6. Show starts at 6:30. It's $10 cover to get in, but that $10 does include a beer.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a big selection.
I don't know much about 1912 Brewing, but I'm always happy to learn. Are you familiar with their work at all?
Yes, we spoke about the Irreverent Warrior Silky's hike last time.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
that?
Oh, yeah.
That's actually, they've been gracious enough to open their doors for us to make that the starting point of that hike.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
So, yeah, I've been there a few times just to kind of enjoy everybody else's company, and it's been a good time.
So they've kind of like opened their doors for you guys to have a home to do comedy or to do an open mic or to do this sort of thing.
Yes, they've been really good to the veteran community because the owner himself is a Marine Corps veteran as well. So hoorah.
Yeah.
He really reaches out and helps out veterans, and when we told him about this, we were like, hey, you know, veteran comic, trying to look for a place to do a show, and they immediately were like, yeah, let's do it.
Well, you talk to your guy at 1912 and tell him that you have a friend who is a son of a United States Marine Corps Vietnam veteran, and his old man needs some help.
Ooh, hoorah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get it done, Christine.
Your dad's not getting help.
I'm going to get it done before he passes away from oral cancer. You know, he got diagnosed, right?
That's right. Well, I hope you do, but I don't see it.
I know. I'm trying to work out a way to say goodbye.
That's nice.
Alvy and Vizzy Thicc. So let me talk to you, Vizzy, about doing stand-up. I'm guessing that like you're 29 now, so 26, 27. That's a quarter of a century of you just watching other people doing stand-up all that time where you're like, man, I want to do that.
Yeah, pretty much. Since I was maybe even before high school, maybe even middle school, I would watch, Comedy Central Presents and things like that. And I was like, I always want to do that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know there was a scene in Tucson until I met an actual comic. And I was like, oh, wow, there's all these things going on.
Well, also when you're a little kid, too, you're not getting out of the house on your own all the time like you are when you're a grown-up adult and all that.
Right.
Yeah. Because, you learn about a comic like Dave Chappelle who was, 15 doing street comedy in D.C., and you're like, you can't really do street comedy in Tucson.
Well, you can, but you're going to get harassed.
You get heat stroke, right. I wonder if there could be a scene for that out at the swap meet on the weekends, You could be like a comic crier of sorts.
Sounds dangerous, I'm not going to lie.
Show up to the
pop-up show?
Yeah, just show up to the food court, bring a stool and just stand on it. You can do insult stuff, too.
That's what I was going to say, just start making fun of people. I think that's going to be the best way to go about it.
Sounds like fun, actually. Let me pull this back up. 1912 Brewing, and for anybody that doesn't know where they are, they're at 2045 Forbes Boulevard. I have a flyer here, Christine, for another show. Yeah, this is Belly Tanks and Belly Laughs, and this is happening at Moto Sonora Brewing, and this show when is this one happening, Alvy?
This one is going to be May 24th at 7 p.m., and this one's a little bit different because this is free entry.
Okay.
This is the one we were promoting last time. It usually happens every month. They've got great beers there as well. This time on the lineup, we've got Maggie O'Shea, Alana Erickson Lopez, Vizzy Thick's going to be there, myself, Maddie Schumann, Dom DeTola, Tony Brune, and once again, it's going to be hosted by Stacy Sheff.
I see Maddie Schumann on the lineup here, Christine. We've had Maddie on before. When does Maddie make her second appearance?
Oh, yeah, anytime. Whenever you want her. Yeah, she'll come in. Yeah.
And then Dom DeTola, that name certainly sounds familiar, too.
He's been in, too. They're both great. Yeah.
Okay.
I love both, yeah.
Which one do you like the least, though, Alvy? I want to know.
Probably Vizzy Thicc.
Vizzy Thicc? Yeah, that makes sense.
The one you got. The one you got here.
Vizzy Thicc, you got siblings?
Yeah, actually, I got 4 sisters and a brother, so yeah.
Where are you in the birth order?
I am the youngest, yeah.
Dude, that's why.
Baby.
You're the baby. Yeah. So you're getting laughs. Were you family comic growing up?
Yeah, absolutely. Family comic. I was, class clown. I was getting in trouble for trying to be funny, and now it's going great for being funny.
Sure showed those teachers.
I love it. What about you, Alvy? You got siblings?
Yes, I am same. 5 kids in the family. It's my older sister, then me, and then I got 3 younger brothers.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. So you're not the baby, though.
No.
Because I thought for a second you were going to say you were baby of siblings as well, too. And I'm like, what is it with you attention-starved babies? Tell me about the Belly Tanks and Belly Laughs comedy show at Moto Sonora. There's a beneficiary for this? What are you doing, or is this a military show, too?
No.
This is not.
No.
Okay.
This is just to try and improve the comedy scene in Tucson, which, like Vizzy touched up on earlier, there's so much going on as far as comedy goes, but nobody seems to know about it.
Christine,
Yes.
that's something that you can speak to with a great deal of knowledge.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, there's the scene here is struggling. Yes. Struggling for attention. Yes.
Yeah.
All of that is true. It is really hard. I don't know what it is. Like, all of the other art scenes in Tucson seem to be thriving, but ever since I got here 7 years ago, it has just been an S show for comics.
It feels fragmented, is what it feels like.
Well, it is, because there are people who were kind of got schooled in the Gary Hood kind of way, or Hoodie kind of way.
Gotcha.
From Laughs or whatever.
Right.
And they just ran it like a mob scene. It was so weird. It's like they had no idea how actual comedy outside of Tucson, they just had their own universe. You know what I mean? And so when I got here, I was like, you guys know you can get paid for this. You guys know that you're not supposed to be, like, it's weird that they're giving you stage time for picking up glasses or whatever the crap they were doing. I got, like, insulted by it. And then when people would ask me, you want to do my show? And I go, can I have some money? I'm a professional comedian. And they go, well, we know all you care about is money. And I'm like, God dang it, what is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, you're supposed to come to Tucson and work for free.
Right. So,
Yeah.
so I got frustrated. So I was trying to like kind of help comedians here learn how to be working comedians. That is my goal, and I think that I have helped do that a little bit.
Well,
I think I've given some structure.
Yeah.
It seems to be going in the right direction.
Because, like, you know, this is the second time Alvy's come in and he's organized. He's got his stuff together.
Yes.
It's professional. And,
That's right.
I'm getting better.
yeah.
You're doing great, Alvy.
Yeah, anyway,
I'm real proud of you guys.
We are super rooting for you guys. Vizzy Thicc, you're
Yes.
the best. Thanks for coming in this
I
morning.
love you,
thank you for
Vizzy.
having
I'm
me.
so happy that
Yeah.
you guys came in.
What
It's
is
just great.
Your shirt says, hold on. What
It says my name, yeah, Vizzy Thicc.
He's got his own merch.
No,
I hear a
absolutely.
baby comic, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The lack of organization and those other people
I ain't
that
even-
only put on shows for themselves.
Christine, I've been hosting
Whatever.
morning radio for 24 years and I ain't even got merch. What's going on?
Right. I know.
I got my readers on and I couldn't see across the table. I thought I said Vizzy Taco for a second.
Also, that's good. That's Vizzy. Write that down. You need a Vizzy taco.
I just want to recap because there's a couple shows that we've been talking about with Alvy and Vizzy Thicc. First one is Save Water, Drink Beer Comedy Showcase Friday. Doors open at 6. That's at 1912 Brewing. And,
Yeah.
and then and that does have a military angle.
Yes. That's,
Yes.
Yeah, we're hoping to get a lot of veterans in there as well.
Okay, yeah, because the veterans, if there's one thing that they need, it is PTSD treatment.
Oh, I agree.
And I don't know what I'm sure that they're addressing it a lot better now than they were in decades past, but, you know, every little bit helps. Yeah. And then the other gig is May 24th at Moto Sonora. That is Belly Tanks and Belly Laughs. And that's a comedy showcase. And all of these names on here have been in the studio, I think, except for Alana Erickson Lopez. But even I think she's been in once before.
You never know.
I can't remember exactly. Yeah. All right. Very nice. All right. So next, who are you bringing in next time? You going to bring Vizzy back, or you going to bring someone else? What do you think?
Let's hope Vizzy can make it back.
Can you make it back, Vizzy?
Oh, yeah, I'm always ready.
I love it. These guys are so good. They're so good.
I want some Vizzy tacos next time you guys come back too, though.
And I want Christine to come back to Bumsteads and host the workshop.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh,
We'll trade.
yeah.
We'll trade.
We miss you guys so much. We do, but trust me, it's going to a good cause. We are taking some time off from Bumsteads to like get my stuff together. I don't know if you know this, Frank, but I am I have not had a cancer scan in over a year. Like I am behind on my doctor appointments,
Yeah.
my cancer appointments,
Yeah.
like everything. So I am trying to get myself all sorted out right now.
You're like both of my cars. They haven't been to the shop for 2 years.
Yes, I haven't had any servicing.
Yeah.
That check
And
engine light's
sounds
just been
dirty.
on.
check engine light is flashing, Alvy.
Yeah,
That's-
I was just running on empty.
Have
so
you
I'm just,
seen
you know.
a check engine light that flashes? That's different.
That's bad.
Is your
That's real bad.
check engine light flashing, Christine?
Yes, I mean when it starts flashing, you know there's no oil. You're done. You're not going anywhere.
We've been hanging out with Alvy and Vizzy Thicc. I want to encourage everyone to check out the show at 1912 Brewing this Friday night. Doors at 6:30 show. You've
Yeah,
got,
that's a good show too. If it's at 6:30, that means you're going to be in bed by 9. Go to that show.
Alvy's hosting. There's Brandon Field, Vizzy Thicc, and Tony Brune headlining. So it's going to be a good show.
Really funny comics.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Alvy, thank you. It was fun chilling. Good seeing you again.
Yes.
And Vizzy, hope to see you back real soon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, very nice. All right, you guys. It's the Frank Show. We're going to break and be right back.